day.
Oh, so today he's doing fine on his foot.
Oh, good.
Hello, everybody. Let's start with that. Hello, everybody.
Just getting right into it.
We are just getting right into it. Yesterday, we mentioned very briefly that his back leg, he was kind of favoring it, and I think it's his, yeah, it was his left one, this one over here. So yesterday, I grabbed his leg, and it was just doing range of motion to see where on his leg he was hurting. And then I started pressing on his toes, lightly, but pressing on his toes. And when I got to the second most outer one, I heard a little crack. Like either I think I just kind of like did a chiropractic adjustment on it. Do you not have your?
I don't have a.
Oh, Katie doesn't have the microphone. We're gonna, so anyway.
I'll be right there.
Yeah, so I did a little, and so then he wouldn't put any weight on it. But now, this morning, he's running around, putting weight on it, doesn't seem to bother him, so that's good. It's also really hot today. It's like 70-some degrees, and he would not stop just running down to the street chasing those cars and then coming back just totally hot and exhausted and panting like crazy. I was like, dude, you just need to just relax. Just chill out in the shade on hot days like today. I know. And what's that? You don't know where your microphone is at?
Oh, he's a good boy.
No, not the sideways thing. The thing like locks up every once in a while.
Yeah.
This camera locks up.
He's got so much sap in his chin.
Yeah.
They're laying under the cut pine trees where all the sap was falling on the ground, and then look at this. That's all sap. That's all sap.
He has a vet appointment tomorrow to get his last rabies shot.
Oh, good. Well, his most recent. It's every 2 years.
Oh, well, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, hi.
Whatever the schedule is. I thought it was a 2-shot thing, but if it's every 2 years.
Only the first one is the booster, and then the second one, and then
do not
Kinsley
do
may.
that, Kinsley.
Don't do that. You are not going to hump him.
Kinsley is now getting to play with Levi, which is great, but
She's always been dominant.
Yeah, she's always been dominant, so she just tried to do a little dominant thing to Levi, and we quickly nipped that in the bud.
We don't recommend it.
No, not a good idea. So, this tulip magnolia, look at it.
So
It's
pretty.
blooming. Oh, it's a little too dark to...
Just stand back from it over here.
Yeah,
You'll get a good...
it's so pretty. Trying to find a good angle for it so you can actually see the colors. With the gray sky coming in, it's really hard. No, that's getting worse. It's really hard to see with this camera,
Hi, bud.
but it's so pretty. Maybe if I go up on the deck.
I think it'll show up better on screen.
Hopefully.
It usually does.
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
They just opened right up today. I'm just gonna,
Oh, that.
oh, look at that. It's just so pretty.
Oh,
The
Andy's
underside
off.
of it. So cool. I love this tree.
Hi, bud.
It's such a shame that it has to come down. I think somebody asked if we could like propagate it,
We can try.
or suggested trying to propagate it. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, because it looks like just by all the limbs that have been cut off over the years, and look how it's growing back, we probably could.
Yeah.
It'll just take a really long time before it becomes anything. So we'll have to remember where we planted it and protect it.
Yeah. Yeah, especially from those sheep.
From the sheep, from
Lawnmower.
deers, lawnmower,
Yeah. Whatever.
tractors, whatever.
Whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Today was one of those late start days in many ways. I actually slept 2 hours later than usual. I woke up, first of all, I woke up at 4 in the morning and I couldn't get back to sleep. So then I finally fell back asleep at 6 and then didn't wake up until 2 hours later than I usually do. So I needed the sleep, but that meant that I was getting a late start on things. And then it was a lot of like running around doing little things. And then I didn't get working into the house until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 or 2 in the afternoon. But it's okay. So one of the things, Kinsley's having fun over here. One of the things that I did was I called the company that we get our fencing materials. And we need 12,000 feet.
Oh, jeez.
12,000 feet of
Wire.
high tensile wire. It's galvanized high tensile wire to do 2 strands of electric wire around the perimeter of the fence.
Okay.
Because, what's up? Oh, because the perimeter is roughly 5,800 feet of fencing that we're going to cover with it. So we're going to go we're going to put one between the ground and the first, and then first row of barbed wire, and then from the first and second row, we're going to have 2 at the bottom down there. And then, so it needs the wire, then you need the stretchers, and then you need the spool reel, like it's going to be a thing. And then the insulators.
What do we take on that isn't a thing? Have we had any projects that just went swimmingly smooth and didn't become a big thing? No.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's kind of par for the course at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure one will come to me, but yeah, at this point, I just don't know. I just don't know. We need to collect goose eggs. I haven't collected the new eggs for a few days.
Okay.
Those are the ones that you're gonna
Incubate.
You want to go show them the incubator?
We can.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we went a little crazy, got a big one. I reached out to a couple people that have been breeding chickens for a while, and Brinzy, I think it's Brinzy, was highly recommended. This model that we went with, it's one larger than White House on the Hill has, but it basically has 3 trays, and the trays will go back and forth. And this has the capacity to hold up to 196 eggs.
That's crazy, 196.
Yeah.
What, like quail eggs?
Yeah, so,
Okay.
Yeah. So quail eggs is where the largest capacity, but you have the ability to get these extra trays. Like, for example, this is a commercial chicken tray.
Oh, okay.
So every egg can go on here, and then you slide this in, and this almost doubles the capacity. And then you have the standard trays are actually, they're basically, you just build them, but it's not this, but it's very similar. So you would just put in the pieces.
Your own, I see.
So you can do goose eggs all the way to quail eggs. So you have the ability.
So these are individual little pieces.
Correct. And then they slide
into these holes.
And then you put the eggs in there. And then those go on the trays. So you have the ability to do 3 at a time. And what I liked about this unit is you have the ability to do different hatch out dates on different trays, because what this is, once you build it up, is a hatching tray. And so you move the eggs 2 to 3 days before hatching. You move the eggs into here, and you actually sit them on the bottom shelf that doesn't move.
Oh,
and then this protects them, so when they hatch, they can't escape.
Interesting.
And they can't fall off of the different levels.
These are the
incubating
ones that do the rotating, and then this one down here you
would put your hatching tray in it. So it would go in here, and it has little legs that you connect it. So it sits about like this.
Oh yeah, cool.
And then they hatch out inside of here, so that keeps them nice and warm. It allows them to hatch out, but it also protects them.
Wow.
So that's why I liked this unit, because it had that extra ability. The smaller unit, the one I was going to get, you actually have to remove them, or they all have to hatch out at the same time, because you would have to stop moving the trays. But this one you have the ability to do multiple. So this will up our game significantly. So we'll have the ability we can hatch out. So this is the goose commercial tray. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 36 geese eggs. Oh. I can put in here. If I was to do the standard, it's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8. So it significantly ups it if we really wanted to go crazy with the geese. I got it just in case because I didn't know if all of the girls would lay at the same time and if I'd have enough eggs during their peak.
Cool.
So very exciting.
Yeah.
It's probably dark in this room because there's no lights. But
Yeah, not right now. There's not lights.
But yeah, so excited for that. That was a bit of an investment, but it should pay for itself after a couple hatches.
Yeah.
Especially if we hatch out and sell the geese.
Nice. So back behind this door, we have our first attempt at a, what is it, a country ham?
Yeah.
Is that what they're called? So we have a country ham hanging here and a drip bucket for all of the gross drippings that it does. But
As it's drying.
Yeah, look how much it shrank.
It's shrank significant. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, because it used to be all the way up to here, and then all of the salt that's in here, and the brown sugar and all the other stuff. So wrapped with butcher paper that doesn't have wax,
So it can breathe.
It can breathe, and it can get all of the moisture out and stuff, and so it just drips down into the bucket. And we're keeping it in this room because it stays pretty consistent temperature-wise throughout the day.
And then it also is dark, so no light's exposed. There's no insects or activity that can get to it in here. We were gonna, typically this process, they recommend hanging it in a barn. But this is the first step. This will go for at minimum 30 to 60 days. And then the next part of this process is called the sweating. And that's when you actually you take all of this off of it and you put lard on it and hang it.
Oh, wow.
It's very similar to, I think, how the haulers are doing theirs and how we're gonna do the other one. That's the second step of this process.
Interesting.
So yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't put together the door, so you just kind of lay it in place.
You didn't come in, Kinsley.
No.
Come on.
I called her in, but
She's like, Dad,
she missed the door.
I was waiting.
Yeah. So did work in the house today. Continued work on the floor. Levi has the appointment tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'm actually going to be doing a lot of inside work. There's some non-farm activity that has to happen, and tomorrow it's supposed to rain all day, so I'm just going to work on that tomorrow, which is a bummer that I have to do, but
That's okay.
I just have to do it. So
It happens.
it does happen. Yeah. So that's kind of it today.
Yeah.
It was, just kind of running around, just doing weird, odd things, and then ordering the fence stuff. And
My day was putting out fires, not literal ones, figurative fires, and meetings getting scheduled and meetings getting canceled and stuff getting all switched around because one very urgent item came up and everyone had to drop everything to fix it and solve it.
Is that why you have your...
Nope, not today. It's like, and then literally right as we're getting ready to film this, I get a phone call and it was like, okay, just run me through it one more time. What's our decision? So it's like, okay, we got this. It's all good.
Definitely do not miss those,
It's
those
like,
days.
I don't think anything's ever that urgent. So I think I'm just like, okay, like what do you need? Okay, yes, I can make that happen.
Yeah.
Like, just tell me what you need. What are you looking for? We got that. Okay, I can do that. So I'm always like, let's just keep it simple. Let's keep it like we don't need to overdo anything. It's like you can just have a simple process and everything will be smooth. But lots of practice
Right.
with all of this.
Right.
Keep it calm, just keep it on the low end over here. Yeah, I think we have do we want to grab the geese eggs now?
Again, when we're done.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say they're kind of far away, and then outside of that, I think everything's pretty.
Yeah, it's kind of just a run-of-the-mill day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Hello, buddy. Are you coming to say hello?
Yes.
You coming to say hello? Did you miss us today? Or did you miss me today?
They've been running around just chasing sounds all day
Oh,
today.
chasing all the crazy
They're
sounds.
excited for the storm to come in.
Yeah, not.
It was so hot today.
Oh, yeah, for the cooling off. Hi, buddies. You ready for some brushing? Mama's gonna start taking out some of your coat. I'm gonna start working on that undercoat. Because you guys don't need all of this anymore.
No, it's
You
much
probably never needed it, actually. I don't think this year ever got that crazy cold to where they were like, ooh, I'm warm. Or I'm cold.
Levi, don't try to eat them. Yeah. Okay.